Hey, I was just listening to voice recordings and stuff, and it's just I only have the two because you deleted most of them. But the two big ones I have are the one where I was confronting you about talking to Matt, and then the one where on Halloween we had just had that fight and I wasn't like honoring things, and and for some reason it just makes me smile. Like, I don't know. I mean, I know it not necessarily should have, because those were both like really bad moments, but you know, like, you loved me, and you know, you said how we were soulmates, and even in the fight, the second one, the fight on Halloween, you told me that you thought we were soulmates. And in that first recording, you could just tell how much you loved me and how bad you felt for things, and you know, so we both loved each other so much. Like, we both went about things wrong. And in that second recording, you were talking about how we needed to take a break, like take some time and, you know, not talk, and then allow you to process things, and we should have did that sooner. And I mean, I hope that's what we could be doing now. I mean, just when I listen to those things, like, we loved each other so much, so much. And everything that happened wasn't worth it. Like, all the problems and stuff on both ends, like, you know, I feel like we know each other better now, and you know, I'm doing a lot to improve and be what you need. And I mean, you had improved a lot, but I know you had a lot of resentment towards me, and I know I made it hard for you to trust me, which affected a lot of things. And you know, we had a lot of the same talks where I would say something and then I wouldn't be able to stick to it. And I just kept holding on and thinking that being present, I'd be able to like make the changes and that it would stick. But I mean, this definitely does. I mean, you've definitely shown me your ability to walk away in a time when I need you the most. And you know, you've proved your point. And you know, I don't want things to be like this, but I can't, you know, I can't do this on my own, you know. I'm willing to do anything I can to fix it, and I will take any repercussions, any consequences of any future failures. I mean that wholeheartedly, because I'm lost without you, and you know, I'm gonna be fine. Like, I'll be good if you don't talk to me again. You know, it will hurt me for the rest of my life probably, but you know, I can cope. I'm strong. You know, I don't necessarily need you, but you know, what we had and what we can have, despite everything, despite all the stuff, all the problems, everything, like, it can all be fixed. we just both have to want it. And I understand right now you seem like you don't, and you have all these reasons and stuff, and I get that, but if you just take a second to open your eyes and look, you will see me. I hope you can, process these things and think about the lessons we've learned through all of this. Got cat hair all over. Ooh wee. But I don't know, it sucks. Like, I know I went about so many things in a bad way. And I mean, you did too. Like, but we both are better than this. And it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Like, we are adults. Like you said in that second video, because you were talking about how we didn't need to get our parents involved and that we are adults and, it's not fair to them to be some mediator and stuff. And, so we knew what was destroying things, like we knew the actions that were hindering our progress, but we were like stuck to them because of the issues and the pattern that we had developed. And it sucks because like that just ruined everything. Like, there's a lot to learn from this stuff, but there's also a lot of reconciliation and growth possibilities and ways that I can be there for you and ways that you can be present for me that, we both deserve that. And, you had talked about giving something your all before like finally giving up. Well, I mean, I know you feel like you probably have finally given up, but maybe that's part of the last thing that you needed to do was, put me in a situation where I had to come to terms with, what it's like not having you. And, the last time I spoke to you, you were talking about how you had really been missing me. And, I hope you can think about those positive things because, we have the potential and the love is there and the connection is there. No matter what, I will always forgive you. And I mean, during this time, like, give me some credit for everything that I went through. Like, in that first recording, you were talking about how you knew you had put me through hell. And I went through everything for you. And I know things started, like, developing and, I put you through hell too. And like I said in my last video, it's like, I was never deliberately trying to hurt you or anything. I rationalized responses and made myself think that they were okay and put my own thoughts before yours and wasn't there for you when you needed me. And I pushed boundaries and, made you feel disrespected and made you feel like you couldn't rely on me. I get those things, and I'm committed to not do that anymore. So I hope when we talk eventually, because I feel like, I mean, I don't know what's going on. I don't know how you could be changing and probably talking to somebody to give you attention or make something easier for you than to face this with me. But I think you should face it with me. I think you should talk to me. I think we should like come together and discuss. Like, it doesn't mean we jump back into a relationship or anything, but I mean, there's things we should talk about. There's things that we can learn from this situation. And, you know, at one point, you loved me more than anything. I remember you were talking about like how you'd kill your family for me and you'd do anything for me. And there are times you kind of showed that you would. So we had something real, like something that, you know, I wish you saw it the same way. I mean, there are problems, and part of a beauty in something is having somebody that is driven to work it out and that wants to be better. And, you know, we talked about counseling so many times, and it's like, why didn't we just do it? Like, we should have did it soon. Like, but I mean, now all this has kind of been therapeutic because, like I've been saying in a couple of videos, like, you know, this has kind of put my whole life into perspective and made me reshift how I'm going to come to the table. So, you know, it's up to you and how you come to the table. But regardless, you know, I've always tried to give you the utmost patience, utmost understanding, always tried to be supportive of your dreams and your goals and want to help you. Like, I never wanted to hinder you. I had your back. I wish you could remember that. Instead of throwing it all away. But, you know, if that's what you want to do, then I can't stop you. But I feel like it's a mistake. I feel like a lot of things that are probably weighing on your mind, you know, if you're able to process them and stuff, like, you'll be able to see what we have. So, I don't know if you're even watching these anymore, but no, I really want you to think about this stuff and reach out to me and talk to me. You know, we're better than this. I mean, it doesn't mean we have to come together at the end of the conversation, but we need to talk. At least I feel. And, you know, I respect what you want. I want to treat you better. I want to give you respect. I want to be honest with you. I want to be committed to the things that I say. I want to make sure that I do them. I want to slow down. So, ball's in your court, but I think you have the wrong perspective on a lot of things. And I understand how I influence them. So I hope you're able to take some time and decompress and really think about the value in what we have. If it means anything to you, because I don't, you know, you're making me feel like it doesn't. And it hurts because I feel like you're stopping yourself from caring when it's really only like hindering our growth. I need you to believe in me like I believe in you. I need you to trust in me. I need you to see how the mistakes I made weren't indicative of my compassion for you or my ability to be better, or a pattern that was not going to be alleviated. Because I don't want to do those things. And look at the cost. Like, I was so stupid. I'm here for you. It'd be nice if you could be here for me. And if you can't, then I don't know. I hope something doesn't happen to one of us in the meantime, and we lose these moments where we could be spending together or cherishing our presence with each other. Because right now you're making me feel like I don't mean anything. And I know I made mistakes, but I gave you my all. As far as my compassion for you and stuff, I did stupid things, things that I could have avoided. So in that sense, I didn't give my all. Not like I would give now, but I was committed to you. It'd be nice to feel like you're here for me too. Because I miss my best friend. The girl that lit up my world. The girl that felt safe in my arms and was happy about the effort I went in or put in to really try. And I went through a lot, I know you did too, but I went through a lot for you. Being degraded and, we both hurt each other. And we're both better than that. I hope one day you see it. And we can do this better. I'll love you forever though. And doesn't mean I own you or, what you do in your life is up to you now. But you have my support from afar, and I hope you can think about the good times we had and look at things in a positive light and see how much we both put in because we loved each other. And we have all capability of turning this around. It doesn't matter what we're up against. You've said it so many times, we could accomplish anything if we worked together. Don't forget that now. I got your back, and I love you.